Thank you very much for listening to us, and we are going to talk about the failures of students in university and successes for students in universities. I know you watching or hearing this video, you are a student in university, or you have got a child or you're a colleague in university. So now it is the best time for you to hear this conversation about the 5 failures of students in university and 5 successes a university student should gain. Now we're gonna start with failures. The first failure is failure to choose university life. So if we talk about university life, we mean that every person should be sure of the society in university and how he or she is going to live in university. Actually, many students in university do not choose the life. They find themselves, they have joined the drunken group, they are taking alcohol, they are taking traffic drugs, they find themselves joining prostitution groups, they find themselves trading themselves. That's for sex. They just be adults. They find themselves doing sex with the married or unmarried partners, which is a problem. But if you join university, think and do not fall in this pitfall, because you will find yourself in error zone. If you go to university, don't fail to choose the life. You'll be behaving like a boat without a sailor in the ocean or sea, which is a problem. And think of that boat. If the boat is in the ocean and has no a sailor, so it moves in the direction of the water wind, and it will fall anywhere and even break down. And this is why the failure number 1 is a failure to choose university life. So if you're in university, think of your life. How do you live? Who do you live? Which group have you joined? Which society do you live in? You have to make a choice. And failure number 1 is a failure to make a choice, which is a problem. The second is a failure to manage friendship. You are in a university, somebody comes to you and they start arranging, you have to be friends, and you fail to know which friendship, which purpose, which objectives, and then you find yourself putting your life in danger because of not making choice of friendship, objectives, and purpose. Here I would like to remind you that the friend you joined is the one making you prostitute. The friend you joined is the one that is now making you a drunkard. The friend you have joined is the one that is selling your body. So think of this too much. Think of this twice. That's a failure. If you fail to manage the friendship, somebody comes to you, then you think you're friends, but this person has intention to sell you body. This person has intention to make you a homosexual. Imagine. And this is a problem. Actually, be sure of what is going to take place to your body, because everything that will happen on you, it's because of fail to manage the friendship. Imagine if somebody can take you somewhere and then gets money because of the friendship. Imagine if you can find yourself playing sex, doing sex without even planning that you have to do sex. And that's a problem. And make sure that everything you do you managing the friendship. So failure to manage friendship has caused many problems in your body, in your life, or in your friend's life, because of fail to manage the friendship. The third failure here, it is the failure to choose marital status. As you can see, we started by saying that the failure number one is a failure to choose the life in university. Which life do you live in university? The second, it is a failure to manage the friendship. Which friend have you got? Which objectives and which purpose? You should be sure of that. The third, it's a failure to choose marital status. Failure to choose marital status is a problem. And based on the first two failures, you find some people being a, a female girl, but they produce when it is not their time. They get married when they have not planned that. They just become the mother and father of children, but not yet planned. So a failure to plan for university life and marital status, it is a problem too much. It is a very big problem. A failure to choose marital status. Are you sure? In your love, in your friendship, in your group that you joined, when are you getting married? You find failing to manage the marital status period, people have failed to choose when to produce, when to get married. Failure to manage marital status is a problem. Your friend, you live like married couple. You live as if you a husband and a wife. Is that the life you chosen? You've not chosen their life, but you find yourself falling in that. That's a failure. Don't fall in that pitfall. That pitfall will put your life in danger, will put your life in a problems because you not easily manage the situation because you did not plan for that. You did not make choice of marital status. So you have to not fail this, and which is a big fail to many people. Now, the fourth is a failure to secure your life. Imagine, how do you secure your life? Because of the groups people have joined, now they are suffering many diseases from the effects of alcohol, from the effects of trafficked drugs. They have many problems from the effects of sexual intercourse. They have many problems because of prostitutions. They have produced when it is not a time. They have now got some responsibilities that were not planned. Now imagine that you, a mother or a father, abruptly, because of the group you joined or you fake friendship. So you have to secure your life. Imagine, and you know it happens. Some people have suffered from HIV, human immunodeficiency virus. They have acquired it via the fake group, via the society they chosen, which is not conducive to their studies. And this is why the failure number 4, it's failure to secure your life. Many girls are becoming pregnant and they even do not think of going for septic abortion. Then they do abortion as they think they can just remove the pregnant. Then they die of bleeding. Bleeding has become bleeding, then they die. Or they acquire some infection during the process of removing pregnancy, and then the abortion has become a long story and puts the life of many girls in danger because of fake friendship, because of fail to choose the life to live in university, because of fail to choose the marital status. And this is a problem. If I say fail to secure your life, think of your friendship. Somebody is in friend with you but would like to sell you, will take you out to be sold, and he or she will get money. That's a fail to secure a life. And people should be sure of the life they live in university, because some of students do not complete their studies because of fail to secure their lives. Some of them die of diseases like HIV, or they stop studies because of many disease problems like HIV, like abortion effects when it is not done at the hospital or professional people. Some become drunk and they take much traffic drugs, and then they even do not be able to study. The last failure, which is the fifth, it is failure to study. So now you're taking or you're doing remedial exams because of the society you live in, because of the group you have joined, because of the friendship you are now, because of your body insecurities. I say this because if you have failed, you find that the one is the root cause of another. You cannot pass exams if you have a very bad group, if you are in a bad friendship, if you in a bad society, if your body is not steward. Studying when you sick, it is a problem. Actually, we are all sure that if you are sick, studying it is not easy. So failure number 5, it is fail to study. Today it is a class time, but you have gone somewhere with your friend. It is time for continuous assessment test. You have gone somewhere with your friend. You with a certain group that you joined. And this is a problem. It is a failure. Then later, you'll be doing second sitting exam. You will retake. The university will chase you. Will be dismissed because you will fail to study. And this is fail number 5. But all this will happen until life if you don't think, if you behave like a sheep or a goat. If you behave like a boat without a sailor. If you want to be very sure, don't behave like a boat without a sailor in the ocean or a river or a lake, because you'll be moving in all direction because of water, wind, and which is a problem. And you know that the bad drives faster than the good, because the good requires energy and critical thinking. But if you just behave like that, you will find yourself in danger zone. You find yourself you have now fallen. You have already fallen in the pitfall where your life has no return. Now, after talking about the 5 failures of university students, let us talk about failures. Failures have become failures. But let's talk about 5 successes that a university student should learn of, should make sure that gains these successes, should make sure that everything is done with intention to get these successes. The first thing that should be done by a university student, it is to set values and responsibilities to choose university life. If you have gone to study in university, make sure that you set your values. You be sure of responsibilities. Set which group to join. Set which responsibilities. What will I be doing in the university society? Will I be playing? Will I be playing for God blessings? Will I be going to the football ground and I play football? What will I be doing? Will I be exercising my talents? You have got many talents, but you should be responsible. Just set the life situation so that your life does not move like a boat without a sailor. Make sure that if you go to university, you know that you have got a plan. What will you be doing from morning up to another morning? What will you be doing from first day of the week up to another first day of the week? Set from the beginning of first semester. What will you be doing until the end of the semester at university? And this is how to set university life, how to choose university life. It is not more moving in the morning, then you find somebody you join. No, be sure of what you're going to do. Plan that. Don't move like a wind. Don't move anywhere like a boat without a sailor in the ocean or a lake. No. First thing to do in university, make choice of the university life. Plan what you'll be doing and be purposeful, and make sure which your responsibilities in everything you should be doing and mind of your life. The second, decide for friendship, objectives, and purposes. Somebody has come to your life and then you friends, you should be sure of the objectives and purpose. The purpose of friendship, the objectives of friendship. Set, we are in friendship for this and this and this in order to get this goal. And beyond that, nothing else to be added on. That may harm my body, that may harm my life. I know many boys have become friends with females, even married or not married, but with intention to spread them HIV or to solve their problems. They are used like tools. Many females have become friends with some males in university for short marriage. They live together like a husband and a wife, which is long. And you did not plan that. So, in university, the second thing to deal with, it is deciding for friendship, objectives, and purposes. You should plan that within our friendship, this is allowed, this is not allowed. The third, decide for marital status. So why would you be married abruptly? Would you be married abruptly because of what? So be sure of when to get married, who to get married, and be sure of when and how. Don't you wake up in the morning and then you find you married? No, that's not right. That's fake university life. And because it is because of fake friendship. It is because of fake groups. No. The third thing, it is deciding for marital status. Plan for your marriage. Don't wake up and get married abruptly. The fourth thing, secure your life, please. In everything you do, secure your life. Let us assume that you have now chosen to do sex. Are you securing your life? Do you remember to use condom? Assume that you have now, at least it has happened that you have joined a bad group. But if they go there and then they choose alcohol, do you choose alcohol? Do you drink much as they drink? And you remember that although you're now trying to control yourself, but if the bad group, you end up behaving like them, because there is no good goat around the bad goat. They all behave together and the same, which is a problem actually. And this is a longer story. In everything you do in university, secure your life. You have to secure your life. If you don't secure your life, you face many problems. You suffer from HIV. You suffer from mental disorder because of traffic drugs. You will sell yourself, or you find yourself traded somewhere in another country because of the fake friendship. So it's why you have to secure. You have to secure your life, secure your body, secure your life. Because if the life is not secured, everything becomes worse. The fifth and the last, and before I attack the fifth, let me strengthen the fourth point. Secure your life. How do you secure your life more? You should protect your body from anything harmful. You should protect your body against anything harmful. The second to this, it is to strengthen the environment conduciveness. Yes, if you're studying in university, make sure that you make sure that you run for, or you make sure that you complete university studies at least with a driving permit. Yes, you make sure that you have connection with different bosses in relation to your careers. You strengthen the environment conduciveness. You make sure that you promote your talents, maybe football talent, maybe singing talent, maybe dancing talent. Strengthen your life, please, please, please. Don't waste time. You waste time in nothing, and then you become nothing. If you waste time in nothing, you become nothing. But if you waste time in something important, you become important. Yes. If you waste time in nothing, you become nothing. If you waste time in the important, you become important person, actually. So-called wasting, but it's gaining. Somebody is leaving university without driving license. That's a problem. Somebody leaving university without the degree. It's a problem. Who do you live? You make sure that you strengthen your environment conducive for future job. Run effectively. That's the fifth thing. Run effective. Why are you learning? Or are you joking? If you told me that today you have a class, when do you attend? You have to attend on time, and you have to get ready for studies. You have to make sure that if the class is by 7, be there at least by 6:30, ready to study. If you are told that go for an assignment, go and do it effectively. If you are told that you have to do a research about something, go and do it. And don't joke. Make it happen. Have a timetable for revision and running. You have to make sure that you have a good group that will help you to pass university exams successful with distinction, actually. Because if you don't study, you may fail to get distinction marks, and then you lose chance to go for masters or for PhD if you're on master's degree. And make sure that it is what brought you to school, to university. And these are things that we would like everybody to remember. You remember that if you go to university, don't fail to choose university life. Don't fail to manage friendship. Don't fail to choose marital status. Don't fail to secure your life. Don't fail to study. These are don'ts, but there are do's. Make choice of university life. Decide for friendship, objectives and purposes. Decide for marital status, plan. Secure your life and create conducive environment for future job. Learn effectively. And if you have listened to us, we thank you. And if you have got somebody studying in university, share this video and subscribe for more videos and give us some pieces of advice.